Hi there, my lovelies. This is Jana here. Welcome to my kitchen. So today, cheese. Because, well, doesn't matter why. We don't need a reason to make cheese. It's just we love it, and I know you guys love it. And that's why I brought this recipe, which is amazing because it uses 2, 3, 4 ingredients maximum, and it is umami-packed. You are going to love it. So we're going to get a block of tofu. Please note, my tofu is extra firm or firm, I don't remember, but either or. However, for this recipe, it's best if you use soft tofu, or I think the best is soft tofu, unless you have a powerful blender. I do, which is my NutriBullet, but it was difficult to keep blending it. The other ones are broken. The other blenders are broken. So I was stuck with it. And it was, although it blended well, I had to open like 1,000 times and then scrape the sides because I wanted a smooth texture, some sort of a cream cheesy, silky texture. I couldn't achieve it because of that. However, the taste, it didn't change at all. It was just the texture. You know, it's only for presentation purposes, you know? Into a blender, along with white miso. White miso is packed with umami, has this sweet aftertaste, almost, it doesn't have alcohol, okay? But what I'm gonna say is that it almost has this alcohol background, you know? It is delicious. So you add it to it, along with some sake, just a tiny bit, some apple cider vinegar, and we're going to ferment this cheese for 48 hours. Now, I need you to explain something to you. I know that some of you are thinking that I just added alcohol and apple cider vinegar, therefore the cheese is not going to culture. It will. It will take longer, okay? It will influence both alcohol and the apple cider vinegar. It will influence the taste, hence the reason why I added to it. And but don't worry, it will happen, all right? Now, another thing that it's extremely important. Everything you use for this dish, pay attention. It has to be very, very clean and sterilized. What I have done is I have put everything in a boiling water for 5 minutes, or you can also put it in your dishwasher if it has a very high temperature. I prefer to boil it, you know, this way I'm ensuring so everything. And then, in a dry and clean surface, allow it to dry, okay? It cannot be wet. We don't need any water in this recipe. And now we're going to add the culture ingredient, which is kombucha, okay? But you can add probiotics. They have vegan probiotics. Did you realize that while I blended, I didn't add it? Because the metal from the blades, it will kill the good bacteria that will develop the fermentation. Now, mix it together with either a wooden spatula or a plastic silicone spatula. Now cover. The lid that I put on top is wood. Yes, it is. It doesn't matter. However, it's not touching the surface of the cheese, okay? Whatever lid you're using, it's not supposed to touch the surface of the cheese, all right? So now we leave it up for fermenting, not in the fridge, because although it will ferment in the fridge, it will take double, sometimes even 3-4 times the amount of time for fermenting. So we're going to allow it to ferment in a countertop, away from the sun, okay, but in a warm environment. I mean, room temperature environment. It's so good, guys, so delicious. It's so, this creamy texture. Now you wanna know what else? You can use this to enhance the flavor of your food. Stews, soups, whatever savory recipe you're making, savory, that's my Portuguese taking over, so I'm rolling my tongue. Whatever savory recipe, you just add a tiny amount, okay? It is freezable. So if you also want to use it for this purpose, freeze it in small amounts. Either you can put it in ice cube trays and then freeze it, remove it, put it in a bag and put it back in the freezer so you have small portions. Hello, this is a beautiful flavor enhancer. However, mind the fact that it already has a lot of salt in it because of the miso. It's pretty salty. They use the salt while they're fermenting the miso to kill the bad bacteria, okay, and to help the fermenting process as well. All right, so there you have it. It's a short video, I know. It's more my talking than the recipe itself. Another note, important. If while the cheese is fermenting, you notice there are some black, brown, green, either white spots forming, throw it away. Okay, that means that the bad bacteria is developing, either because there was water in it, probably not, because the water wouldn't have time to work to do its job for this to happen, but I don't know, for a number of reasons. Hope you love this video, and don't forget to follow me on my social media, like this video, share this video, and apart from that, I will see you next time. Have a fabulous week. Bye bye. I can't stop loving you. Don't know what to say or do. This is amazing.